What's going on, guys? Just going to cover some price action since last video, and I had a eventful day yesterday trading. I didn't get filled on trading assist, so yeah, it is what it is. But last time I was saying in the video, it's a good chance that we're going to use this range here, the daily doji, as a reaction for price to come down and put in the new higher low before continuing with price. And the reason, is because this is bullish price action. We've got the low here, we've got the high, we've got the low, we've got this high. So if that believing that price is going to come down, put in a new higher low, then continue and take out the high. So my bias was to be taking longs, pro trend, pro order flow. However, I didn't say I wanted to take any shorts, but with the understanding of when we got to here, so this is a low, this is a high, this is a low, we've put in a new high. Now I was only looking to take longs, but I looked at price action here and I was starting to see the medium time frames breaking down and it was starting to look a bit clean. I was like, well, if I got a short, I'm going to take it down into here because my bias says we're going to be making the higher low. So yeah, I could show you, we've seen the same price action over and over and over again on my trade recaps. Didn't get the opportunity though, and then of course we know this is counter trend anyway, but we've got a higher time frame understanding, a higher time frame story. How many times have we seen this scenario in my trade recaps? Sweep of liquidity, this low, putting this high, fails to breach this one, comes down, gets broken, we've got a break of structure within this leg, this is going to be in premium. We've got a reaction to demand in here, so prices come up, left liquidity behind. Are we going to come up, sweep this, mitigate the last lower high, come down and then take the liquidity here to continue with price going to make the higher low? So I had it marked up, set an alert, obviously never got triggered, and price continued and come down to the zone, 4 hour zone. And then it really stood out to me here. Let me bring this back. So I had 2 zones marked up yesterday. This one here, near the edge, above the Asia low. Oh yeah, someone asked me about this indicator here. This is just the Asia range. It's usually, it's liquidity. And a lot of people's strategy is exactly this. So what they would do is they would have their Asia range and they would look for POIs above and below the Asia range. So if price come into their POI, they would buy, and all they're looking to do is take it up to sweep the Asia highs liquidity, or vice versa. The POI if they come up into a supply zone, they're just going to look to sell, to come down to take out the Asia liquidity. People just have that strategy and do well with it. It's just a nice indicator to see, where the liquidity is from the previous session. And the Asia range. That is the Asia settings. Just pause the video, whatever. But yeah, nice indicator. So yeah, I had this marked up here. It was pretty clear, obviously, from this sweep of liquidity here. It's going to be strong in the 1 hour. Low, high, we come into demand. This is a low. Sweep liquidity, we go on to breach this last lower high. Liquidity to take on entry. Start lows. Obviously we've got the coming down to sweep Asia low, then continue. That was what I was understanding with price. It was looking clear to me. And in fact also as well, because on the 15 minute you can see there's going to be loads of highs and lows. But the 1 hour is, like, as I said, it's similar to the 4 hour, how clear it is. Use your fractals here. This is the last low. So maybe not want to get your zones from here because we're going to come down into where the low is. This is just going to be liquidity, so price could run these. So So trading from 1 hour highs and lows is it's gonna be a lot stronger for you. I had this POI marked up, this buy zone, and I also had this one. It just stood it to me. Obviously we sweep this liquidity here, it's engulfing candle, we break this structure here, and I had this supply zone marked up. Takes this liquidity here, sweeps this out, and then goes on to break structure. So it's going to be a strong level to at least get a reaction. I know people sold from here as well. And I had my 5-minute refined in here. This one's super clean. I tried to do 2 orders on this one. Didn't go through on Trade Assist. And obviously this is a whole like ATB leg, if you want to call it. And this can seem high up, but so what's the overall understanding is, for me, this is going to be a supply zone that price might want to come into. It could easily go like this, come down, tap this, and then go something like that. But what I was looking to do was buy from here just to the next high point. If price is going to continue up to this supply, then get obviously the reaction down to here. And so if you're this high in the leg and you're a bit concerned about buying, just go to the lower time frames and you can look for more of a confirmation, you know. If we take the highs and demand starts to hold, then you can take your buy if you're worried to set an order here. So what I done, when I saw in my refine zone, obviously got the higher time frame understanding, when I started to see this doji candle, I set a buy stop here. It would have been here because it was before this candle printed. I had 3 pips anyway, and it was plenty of room. Yeah. Just to the next high, it was 4R. And it didn't fill me. I was a bit, I don't know if frustrated would be the word, but you know, after TP goes and gets hit and you've tried to execute twice, I tried to do 2 buy stops, and I was like, I wonder why that's what happened there. And then after all the trade had played out, I don't know how long it was, say 10-15 minutes, I got a notification on my Trade Assist, and it says, from my understanding now, it was saying basically what I think was it must have not, the internet or Trade Assist wasn't up to speed, I don't know, or linked up, because where I was trying to execute, when I got the notification back, it was saying basically, I think that's price must have been passed there, and it didn't fulfill the order. But it wasn't like that on my monitors or on my screen. So yeah, is what it is. I believe if I'd done a market execute, it would have got fulfilled, but I've been getting bad fill, so I tried to do a buy stop. Been working on them, and obviously I told you I want to start moving to setting orders, you know. But yeah, that's what happened. I tried twice to execute here, but it didn't go through. And yeah, it did play out. And I had an alert set here, and you know, if you've got an iPhone, that moon emoji, well, that goes on automatically at a certain time for me. And I didn't get my notification when price come in. And I maybe not even traded anyway. I've only traded a few days, a few times off New York this year, and pretty much didn't last year. But would have been great to have an order on there, waking up to TP getting hit with. But that's why I said it was an eventful day. So I got tried to 2 orders, never got filled, and my alert never come to me because my notifications was off. But that's real trading. It's not glamorous. It is what it is. But maybe I should have just put an order on there. But actually, what I've just said myself, I wanted to confirm that we were going to go bullish before that. And I know people who also bought here. I know people who sold here. And obviously, I was looking to tap and buy it here, which is like, there's so many ways to skin a cat. And yeah, price is what it is now. Hopefully you all had a good trading week. I mean, prices, I feel like EU's been clean the last couple of weeks, hasn't it? Some good opportunities. And yeah, we'll see next week if we're going to continue to put in the new higher high. We can only go off what the previous price action has shown us. And look, it has shown us that it's becoming bullish. Making lows, highs, lows. So where is the next place to go in a bullish market? It's to go and put in a new high. And if it comes up and fails, is what it is. We didn't know about this price action, but with this price action, it's shown intentions to be bullish. It is bullish. I mean, look at this wick here. There's been a fight being going on here. Then what happened? All this liquidity got taken. Why is the sell side liquidity getting taken to go and fuel its move to the buy side liquidity? So yeah, hope you all enjoy this video. Have a good weekend, and I will catch you on the next video.